The Super Bowl isn't just a game, it's an all-out spectacle, and it's a giant moneymaker for the NFL. Allison Morris talked to one sports agent about how hard it is for some players to cash in.
My name is Jerry Maguire. I'm a sports agent. You could say I'm at the top of my game.
I gave you $100 million. You agreed to not go over.
You've seen the big-time agents in the movies. Ari Gold from Entourage, Tom Cruise playing Jerry Maguire. But Eugene Lee, an NFL agent here in New York City and author of My Brother's Keeper, has a slightly different view of the business.
It's a cutthroat, competitive industry. It's ruthless, especially if you're committed to doing things the right way. In long hours, extensive travel are part of the job. It's a job requirement. Red Bull and 5-Hour Energy are your best friends when you're a sports agent and an NFL agent.
Football players trying to reach their NFL dreams, and the odds aren't good, even if they're among the 325 elites invited to the NFL scouting combine.
Out of the 255 draft picks each year, 215 players that are drafted were invited to the combine. But what happened to the other 110 players that were invited? They weren't drafted at all. So you have more than 1 out of every 3 players who is invited to the combine is not going to get drafted.
Many of those prospects are fighting for 6-figure salaries.
The rookie minimum salary last year in the NFL was $435,000. So you could be the last player on the 53-man roster and you're going to be making $435,000 as a rookie. Now, if you're on the practice squad, the number drops substantially to almost more than one quarter of the minimum base salary for a 53-man roster player. It's $106,000.
For Lee, the dream is doing the job with class and integrity. And he says the New York Giants are among the best.
We've had players signed by all 32 NFL teams. I can tell you that there are class organizations like the New York Giants. And I'm not just saying that because we're here in New York, but the Giants are a first-class organization. The Pittsburgh Steelers, first-class organization, the Rooney family, and the Green Bay Packers. They do things the right way.
Lee doesn't have any players in this Sunday Super Bowl, so he gave us his unbiased call on the game. He says the Panthers have all the momentum, so he's picking them to win. In the newsroom, Allison Morris, Fox 5 News.